Hey guys, it's Mia from Aikido Security, and today we're going to be taking a look at how Aikido supports you with cloud security posture management. If you checked out my intro to Aikido video today, we are going to be focusing in on the middle blue column, Aikido Cloud. So back to my demo environment. Logging in with my GitHub, today we are going to navigate to the left-hand purple side pane and click on the cloud section. Just like the containers section of Aikido, the cloud section is completely tech agnostic, meaning you can connect multiple clouds to the same environment. And to get started with cloud scanning, all you need to do is click on Connect Cloud, select the correct one, and of course create a quick I am read-only policy so that Aikido can scan. Within a couple of minutes of connection, you will already see your results here on this dashboard, and at any point you can click into each cloud to see the specific vulnerabilities that we flagged. And this brings me straight to the most important part of the video, which is what are we actually flagging for you? Firstly, we perform static checks on your cloud environment, these speaking to cloud configuration or misconfiguration. So all the different ways that one might potentially shoot themselves in the foot when configuring a cloud environment. Beyond configuration checks, we also have a host of compliance controls in this section. So if you're preparing for an ISO audit or a SOC audit, this is going to be really instrumental in making sure that at least from a security perspective, you're covering all your bases and you are completely compliant. Beyond the checks for misconfigurations and various compliance issues, we also have the assets section. Here you can see all the different cloud assets currently connected to Aikido, and this is where you can protect yourself from various toxic combinations that might exist in your cloud environment. For example, if you use this search bar at the top, you can query where toxic combinations might potentially exist in your infrastructure and surface them in real time. Let's see, for example, if I have any EC2 instances accessible from the internet. Here you can see the summary of how we searched for these specific EC2 instances. And on the next tab, you can see the final results revealing that I do in fact have one. Using this information, if necessary, you can click in and read the corresponding metadata and of course create a fix. Beyond this queryable dashboard, you can also go ahead and create your own custom cloud rules in this section. And as you can see, my colleagues Mac, Vinit and Magilu have been very busy creating their own custom cloud rules. You can do the same if you wish to constantly surface vulnerabilities that affect you and your team. Beneath the cloud section, you can find the virtual machine scanning section, and here in my demo environment, there's not a huge amount to see, but I've connected one EC2 instance here, which we can see is directly reachable, and if I click in, you can see all the corresponding vulnerabilities. In the virtual machine section, we are specifically scanning for open source dependency vulnerabilities and end-of-life runtime. Now, I've done a separate video on this, but because I mentioned it in the cloud assets section, I would like to draw your attention to the reporting tab at the bottom. And if you recall, I mentioned that the static cloud checks are great for preparing you for a variety of audits. So do know that the compliance controls that we can prepare you for are listed here in the reporting section. And as a quick example, just clicking into this ISO compliance overview, here you can see all the security related controls that you need to adhere to in order to become ISO perfect. And if you click into any of these, you can see the specific areas where you are complying and where you are failing. The idea here is that you become ISO perfect, getting each of these percentages to 100%, and you can use these See Open Issues blue tags to see what specifically is preventing you from being ISO perfect. I highly encourage you to check this out yourself, so if you're curious, head over to app.aikido.dev, spin up a free trial account, and let us know what you think. Thanks so much for joining me here today, and I can't wait to see you trying out Aikido soon.